One, two, three, go. This looks so bad. Alright, stop. Alright. What do you think of my tree?
It's pretty.
That's pretty good.
You want to see
It's alright
mine?
for like 20 seconds. Yeah, it was good. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ain't it beautiful?
Jesus. Okay, I'm done. No more art for me. What's up, everybody? It's theRCLman here. Welcome to another episode of Rec Room Late Night. It's a weekly show where I interview content creators here on Rec Room. This week's a little bit different, and you'll see why in the second half. But we're going to start with answering a comment from one of you guys on the last, let's see, this was on the level 50 Jumbotron stream that we did a little while ago. And this is from CEO of McPlay. McPlay, I guess, is that McDonald's gaming company? Is that what that is? And he says, how do you make that background? It looks so cool. And I believe he was talking about this background, I'm assuming. So this is kind of why I wanted to take a little time just to give you, I guess, the studio tour, if that's what you want. Not really a studio tour, but anyway. These city things back here, the city thing, this is borrowed from the YouTuber template. I think if you go to create this one, the YouTube template, this is in the back of those. So I took those, but I copied them a couple times and recolored them and stuff like that. Let's see, I just did a couple of little like circles there for stars. I need to make them different colors. Well, maybe yellow as well. But anyway, and then I would like to change that material back there. It's just plain material, but the one in the other room, whenever I get stream camera working, that one I like a lot. It's metal. I can't do that one. And then this, I made all of this. This is actually all made, and I used it based on, if you ever watch the late night show with Craig Ferguson, I tried to kind of base it a little bit off of what he did or what they had in that late night talk show set. Like they had this like blue. Ooh, I just hit the fan. They had this blue line going across the top here, and so I'd like to implement that in the actual room whenever that gets done as well. But yeah, all of that was pretty much, I just came in here and tried to customize it and make it, you know, whenever I try to make stuff I get real OCD with it. So that's pretty much it. And then I think the only other thing I have here is I have a green screen that I can bring down. Let me bring it over here. Green screen and interview chairs. So yeah. So then I have the green screen I can bring down, and then the interview chairs. But if I click it, they go back up there into the ceiling. Alright, the next comment we have for tonight is from Epic Gamer Luigi Boy. I believe that's everything that's there. No space between Luigi and Boy. And this is on, the new Rec Room beta. God, I don't even know what you call it, but it's a video where you get access to the beta things. I've been messing around with that all week. We'll talk about it afterwards. He says, bruh, it's light coding. It really is light coding. Like, I don't think you can do it in the dorm room. I'm not sure. But if you look at the new circuits and stuff, they are ridiculous. I've been messing with them all day. I'm pretty sure once I understand what is going on, I can probably, use them and, more effectively. But at the moment, I'm just kind of like, I'm slowly figuring it out. Like, I'm slowly understanding, but there's some things that just are not lining up. Like, I understand that they are events. You make events, and then the event, you can call it at any, or whenever it gets triggered, then you can use that to signal a new thing to start. And it's so strange. And then the wiring is really cool. I really do like the wiring though, because previously it was just like one solid wire. Now it's like multicolored wires, and they kind of, ooh, I just hit the fan again. They just kind of, they go all over the place, and they're multicolored, and it looks really cool. But yeah, it's like coding. Like, you have list and integers and float, and it's like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't know. I took a little bit of Python at one point, like Python coding and whatnot. And even though this is completely different, it seems like it's definitely going to have more coding type elements to it, as well as having, like, it does seem to be heavily focused on the AI. But again, I feel like that's features. I am a bit worried though, and I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of videos I have. Somebody just tried to message me. There's a lot of videos I have that are like tutorials for Circuits V1. So I'm like, are all of those gonna be irrelevant now because Circuits V2? I don't know. We'll see. We'll try and do a tutorial on Circuits V2 as well, because if I'm confused, other people are probably confused as well. Anyway, let's go to the first commercial break here. Hello everyone, welcome back from that commercial break. Now tonight, to interview, we're going to interview my co-host, or rather I'm the co-host, I guess, on the show, the Supernatural Corner podcast. That's a weekly podcast that we do, me and Serena, about supernatural stuff. So we're going to be interviewing her today, even though she doesn't do Rec Room stuff. I just thought this would be interesting to do and try. She's trying to get her in a little bit more content and stuff, so how's it going so far? How do you think the podcast is going so far?
I personally like it,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope the viewers do too, because that is my goal, to help the viewers understand a little bit more about the spooky world.
The spoopy stuff. Well, no, hold on. So we've kind of went like mythological creatures, but then also like we did the SCP episode, and then we did the episode on Ghost. Although me and her kind of worked on it this past week. I don't know. Do you with the changes, like, do you feel like it's like, is it working so far?
Yeah, I feel like it's working so far, but I think I am going to change it up a little bit. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but there is going to be some changes. Hopefully they're for the better, but that's something we'll have to see on the next episode. So
we're gonna be now. You're not very familiar with Rec Room, as I know, but I don't think anybody else really knows.
No, not at all, and it actually really gives me motion sickness.
It's all VR, I guess.
I'm trying to get used to that.
So I was gonna ask, what's your favorite room in Rec Room? But you don't have one, right? Have you? Did we play anything in here? I don't think we played anything in Rec Room.
This is my favorite room because it's the only room I know.
Really? No, you've been in like a couple. I can't remember which ones. But what we're gonna do after this, we're gonna go play a game, just to get a little, just to get your feet wet a little bit. Even though it might make you motion sick, hopefully it won't be too bad.
I'm excited.
Now, not only. Whoops, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I'm excited. I want to play. I want to try it out.
So not only does she host, I guess I'll say host, right? Host the Supernatural Corner podcast every Sunday on this channel. But she does these resin art things. I don't know how to explain them. It's like, how would you explain them?
It's resin art.
It's resin art. Okay.
It's art or jewelry or anything like that made out of a hardening plastic.
Okay, it's like maybe I'll put some pictures up or something. She's got a lot of sea themed stuff going on. Oh, I should have let you have the mermaid outfit. I know it would have cost some money, but she's all into mermaids as well. So
I like mermaids and death.
Mermaids and death. Jesus. Okay. Yep. There she is, right there. Perfect. When's the mermaid episode coming up? Oh.
Well, that'll be at a later time. We're gonna see how this change works, and then if it works pretty good, it'll be soon. How are you feeling about the podcast? How about that? How are you feeling?
How am I feeling about the podcast? It's okay. You know, we have our ups and downs because I don't believe any of it. But then I don't know.
Except for ghosts, you believe in ghosts.
Look, I'll give you a little bit on the ghost, okay? But you know,
better than nothing.
It's better than nothing, but I guess my idea of what it first was that you were trying to convince me of something, but then I guess it turned more into like just information, right?
It's more like, what is your opinion on the information that I'm giving you? Because you are the skeptic, so I love to hear your criticism on it and what you think about it. Do you really believe in it? And that's where we kind of, I guess, collide, but I love the collision because, like, I love your opinion against my opinion.
I mean, it's just, I guess every time you show me something that's like proof, sort of, I'm just like, no, you can fake this. Like, you can hang a doll on a thing and, like, you know, fake, you know what I mean? But then also, like, it is very interesting with the ghost thing, like how somehow my brain is like, all right, well, ghost, maybe, who knows? Well,
that's because we took you with us on a ghost adventure.
We went grave hunting?
Not grave. grave hunting. What
Grave hunting? Is that what I said? Sorry. We were grave robbing. That's what we were doing. No, we went out. We went out to a grave. You're talking about the graveyard, right?
Yeah. That's
Okay. All right. So this is a story, right? Ghost story time. Okay. Actually, you know what? You tell it since you're the one that happened to.
Okay. So, hold on. Move out of the chair.
All right. There you go. You're good. You're good.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
All right. Story time.
Story time, you guys. Okay. So, me, theRCLman, and my friend Stacy all went ghost hunting. We went to a graveyard, and it was at night. And Ryan decided to explore over there, and me and Stacy were over here.
I went
and,
walking
Ryan was
off.
I want to say 10, 12 feet away. And me and Stacy saw something, so we turned around to go tell Ryan, and Ryan was like 3 feet ahead of us. And we're like, Ryan, and then you didn't respond, and then we looked at each other, me and Stacy looked at each other, and then we looked back and you were gone. And we're like, we just saw him. We're like, Ryan, where are you? And then so we went to go look for you, and me and her both saw you, and you're still over there 10 feet away. And it freaked us out, 'cause we're like, we just saw Ryan, and now he's back to being 10 feet away. And then it was just spooky. So it was sorry.
Ghost me. Ghost me was trying to scare you. That's what it was. Ghost me.
I mean, I guess.
Also, ignore that. She did not say a name that was not my name. We're gonna beep that out. All right. We're just gonna.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just joking.
Oh.
I'm just joking.
I gotta get
Secret identity. Shh. Go ahead.
I gotta get used to that.
No, it's okay. So yeah, ghost story. That you have a lot of ghost stories. No,
Do you want me to retell the story with theRCLman?
No, you're good. No, I was just making a joke.
Oh, okay.
Now, on in the show, you claim to be professional ghost hunter. How are you professional? People asked about that beforehand. People asked like what do you mean by professional, or like did she just say? I think the quote was, did she just say she was a professional ghost hunter?
This means
that means
that I used to work for money.
Okay.
To go ghost hunting.
Okay.
No, so you go to people's houses, see if there was a ghost or not when they said there was, and try to debunk it to make sure it was nothing that would harm them, like carbon monoxide poisoning, or either a real ghost. And if there was a real ghost, we would kind of tell them how to get rid of it, or if they wanted to keep it, how to kind of deal with it.
So, did you actually find any?
Yeah.
Like bad ones?
Like, yes.
Yes, okay. Well, I guess...
There was a couple of them, actually. The scariest thing that I actually saw was a bed move.
Just a full-blown bed move, huh?
Yeah, but it didn't, move, violently.
It just kind of went...
or something. It was no, it moved a good 3 inches. But it was say if somebody's pulling a prank on you and you're sitting down, and I just took your chair and pulled it from underneath you.
So just like a little bit more. Word. All right. Well, I guess that's a question that they asked a little while ago. But I guess what we're gonna do is go into a room and try something that you haven't tried out before. Hello. Welcome to the next comment section here. This is from Glenna Jarvis, and it is on the newest episode of the Supernatural Corner podcast that we will talk about here in a minute, or we may have already talked about it, depending on when I put this in. And she says, let's see, best thing to do is try to avoid them, and yes, I believe. Yeah, I don't believe in the fairy thing. All right, if you're curious, fairies maybe real, maybe not real, kidnapping babies. Who knows? All right. But anyway, that's what she's talking about there. We're going to keep the laugh track in here. Okay, the next comment tonight is from Hayden Does Gaming, and this is on the Fall Guys stream, which was actually, let me tell you, well, hold on, let me answer the question, and then I'll tell you my experience. He says, I love this game so much. It is so fun, especially with friends. So Fall Guys, if you don't know, is a game where you're like this little bean-looking character, right? And you go through the obstacle course. It's kind of like a battle royale type deal in a way. Like you go through the obstacle course, and like the first 40 people who make it to the end move to the next round, and then it's like the first 20 people, and then it's like first 5 people or whatever. It's like process of elimination to get somebody who's left at the end. Anyway, I played that. That was like maybe the second day it had been out when I did the stream. The next day, I think I tried like 2 rounds. The skill level of the people had gone up considerably. Like you can tell. I think if you play it now, as long as you're not getting like low level people or whatever, like you can tell people are just getting better. Like where the first day I was able to get to the top like 20 easily. This time I was kind of struggling to get to 40, but it could just be that I'm old. I don't know. We have got one more comment to do tonight. Now this one is a weird one, okay? This is from RPG Tracker. Yeah, Tracker. And I know that it's self-advertisement. Wait, it was on the Pokemon VR 2. Let me know if I really like that series. So if you guys want more, let me know, please, because I want to keep playing Pokemon. He says, great content as usual, man. Can't wait to see your playthrough of Oathbreakers. Now, I don't know. See, part of me is like that was like a subtle way to like kind of like self-advertise. I'm assuming he's affiliated with Oathbreakers or he really likes it or something, right? Why would he say that? So I did check it out. I did download it. It seems like a side quest game where you kind of use your arm to make spells happen. You know what I mean? Use your hand to like different combinations to make spells happen, which is cool. But part of me is like, the fact that you said that makes me not want to do it. You know what I mean? But then again, I kind of want to do it because why would I not? You know what I mean? Anyway, I think I'll try it at least off camera, and then if I like it, we'll keep going. I don't know. It's a weird comment, so that's my response to it. I'll try it out at least, and then if I think it's good enough, or if I think I can have enough fun with it, we'll go into video production, if that's how you want to say it. I feel like that's way too serious of a term, but whatever. Last thing for tonight is the channel update. So, oh shoot, what was it? Okay, so 1,200. Oh no, sorry, 1,384 was the last number I saw. It might have changed over there on my computer. I'm not sure, but that is 41, I think. I don't even remember what last week's number was, but like I know that it was near 40. So thank you, every 41 new beautiful people. I keep hitting my fan tonight. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate you subscribing, and you know, if you do enjoy the show, make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll be back next Friday, or sorry, what's today? Tuesday, next Tuesday. I don't know why I said Friday. Have a good night, everybody. RCLman out.